now I want to tell you a story. It is the story how I tried to buy the Mortal Instruments series. I had tried to buy it in a bookshop, but since it's English, they don't have it stocked. So I went to Amazon and tried to find it. I found it. And then I had this one little expectation. That was that the books all looked the same. I waited until City of Heavenly Fire was released so that I could buy it in a box set of 6. So I went on Amazon expecting to find a whole box set of those 6 books. But no, they have a box set of the first 3, they have a box set of the first 4, and they have a box set of the first 5, but not of all 6. So I stopped looking at that point. When Heavenly Fire was released and I was getting more anxious to get it, I decided to look for paperback versions that all look the same, preferably in the same height and size as my Infernal Devices series. No luck. There are roughly about 8 versions of the paperback books in 2 different publishing houses with 8 different sizes. 8 different sizes. So I decided finally that I would buy the box set of the first 5 books and then buy City of Heavenly Fire separately but in the same height. Shouldn't have been too hard, should it? Well, it was. The box set had completely weird measurements and I couldn't make out which was the height, which was the width, and which was the depth of the books. So what 2 numbers are relevant for me? I couldn't figure that out. And then when I looked at the paperbacks of City of Heavenly Fire, I couldn't even find anything that was remotely close to what the box set was. So I dropped that idea and went back to look at each book individually. I found the perfect version by one publishing house in the perfect size, and I went through all the 6 books and I found 5. But City of Bones was not available in this size and from this publishing house. And the one that was from the same publishing house and in the right size had a completely different cover. I'm not sure if that really has a different cover or if the picture on Amazon is just wrong. So in order to get out of that misery, I gave up on paperbacks. So I went and looked at the hardcover versions of the books. Well, no luck there, because there are actually 3 different hardcover versions of the books. So what I finally settled on was buying Heavenly Fire and then measuring it and then guess whether the 5 books box set is the same height in the bound version, and then I'm gonna get it and I'm going to hope that it is the same size. If it's not, I'm just gonna send it back and I'm going to buy each book individually, no matter the cost, because I want that series so bad. 3 points here. First point, please Amazon, make sure that the pictures you put up are exactly the pictures that the books have. Please make sure it's exactly the same, because that would help me a lot. Second, make exact measurements. Not guessed ones, not rounded ones, exact. To the millimeter. And the third one goes out to all the publishing houses. Please stop releasing books in different sizes. Just keep it to 2 sizes or something. Because, I mean, I understand you publish them in hardcover, then in the tall paperback, and then in the small paperback. That's perfect. But please, leave it at that. I don't need that. I need 2 things. I need a paperback version and I need a hardcover. And they should look identical. Please. Would make life so much easier. Hi, so here is future me to tell you how that story ended. I finally ended up buying City of Heavenly Fire in the hardcover edition, and then I just hoped to be lucky and bought the box set in the hardcover edition, and it ended up being exactly the same size. See? It's perfect. However, now I have this problem where I have a box set and then one single one, so I'm probably going to put the box itself on the attic until I move out or something or need it, and just stack them in the bookshelf on their own, because they don't need the box set to be beautiful. They are pretty as they are. So this annoyance ended up being just okay, but I do repeat it. Please make the sizes clear, and I only need 1 hardcover and 1 paperback version. So that was that for my little rant, and I'm going to say bye now, because past me didn't do that. Sometimes I wonder at what past me does. She sometimes does not have any kind of idea what future editing me is going to need. So I hope that future me of this me is going to like what I'm doing right now and is going to be able to work with it. She probably will cut this whole thing out. The usual like, subscribe, whatever and stuff. And I hope you have a great week. And I will see you in 2 weeks' time. And you're awesome. Goodbye.